Before the MCU took over the world, there was an animated series that did the Avengers justice in a way few shows, or even movies, ever have. Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes had it all: epic action, deep character development, and stories ripped straight from the comics. It was smart, it was bold, and it was everything fans could have wanted. And then, just like that, it was gone, canceled after only 2 seasons. So, what happened? Why did Marvel shut down one of its best animated series right when it was hitting its stride? Let's break down why Earth's Mightiest Heroes was special, how Disney dropped the ball, and why fans are still talking about it years later. Oh, and if you love content like this, hit that subscribe button. Every great show starts with a big idea, and Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes was no different. Back in 2008, Marvel Animation wanted to bring the Avengers to TV, not just as a simple cartoon, but as something that truly captured the heart of the comics. This wasn't just any Avengers lineup. The show went straight to the source, starting with the original founding members: Iron Man, Thor, Hulk, Wasp, and Ant-Man. As the series grew, familiar faces like Captain America, Black Panther, Hawkeye, and Ms. Marvel joined the team, making it feel like the Avengers we knew and loved. But what really set Earth's Mightiest Heroes apart was its approach. Instead of dumbing things down for younger audiences, the show embraced long-form storytelling and pulled major storylines straight from the comics. It was ambitious, bold, and ready to do something no other Marvel animated series had attempted before. Then, in 2009, everything changed. Disney bought Marvel, and suddenly, Marvel's animated future was in Disney's hands. At first, things looked great. Disney backed the Earth's Mightiest Heroes project, and in October 2010, the series finally premiered on Disney XD. Right from the first episode, it was clear this wasn't just another kids' show. The animation was sharp, the storytelling was layered, and each episode took its time introducing characters and building the world. Instead of rushing into big battles, the show let us truly connect with the heroes. When the action hit, it mattered. Fans were hooked. For a moment, it seemed like Marvel had created something legendary. But behind the scenes, things were already shifting in a way that would spell trouble for the show's future. There's a reason Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes still has a loyal fan base years after it was canceled. It wasn't just a good superhero show, it was one of the best Marvel adaptations ever made. Every episode felt like it was crafted by people who truly loved the comics, and it showed in every detail. One of the biggest things that set Earth's Mightiest Heroes apart was its commitment to the source material. Instead of simplifying or rewriting classic arcs, the show faithfully adapted them. The Breakout arc, inspired by New Avengers, had villains escaping from S.H.I.E.L.D. prisons, forcing the Avengers to assemble. The Kree Skrull War brought an epic cosmic conflict, introducing Captain Marvel. These weren't watered-down versions. They were bold and high-stakes stories. The show also gave us some of the best portrayals of the Avengers. Iron Man was charming but flawed, sometimes too arrogant for his own good. Captain America was the team's moral compass, a leader first and a soldier second. Thor had real depth, torn between his duty to Asgard and his love for Earth. Hulk wasn't just a monster. His relationship with Bruce Banner was explored in a way that made him feel like a real character, not just a powerhouse. Wasp brought humor and heart, balancing out the egos on the team. Even side characters like Black Panther, Hawkeye, and Ant-Man were given meaningful arcs, making the team dynamic more compelling than ever. The show didn't just focus on the Avengers, it built an entire Marvel universe. Heroes like Spider-Man, Wolverine, the Fantastic Four, Iron Fist, and Luke Cage made appearances, and it all felt natural. This series had everything: great stories, fantastic character work, and an expanding world. But just as it was reaching its full potential, Marvel shut it down. One of the biggest behind the scenes frustrations in Earth's Mightiest Heroes was how Spider Man was handled. Originally, Marvel planned to connect the show to the spectacular Spider Man by bringing back Josh Keaton as Spidey. This would have confirmed that both shows existed in the same universe. But at the last minute, Disney scrapped this idea. They redubbed Spider Man's dialogue, replacing Keaton with Drake Bell, who voiced the character in Ultimate Spider Man. Even worse, Keaton wasn't even told about the change. Why did this happen? Disney wanted full control over Marvel's animated universe. Instead of reviving Spectacular Spider-Man, they pushed Ultimate Spider-Man, a show that aligned more with the MCU. This was just the beginning of Disney's effort to reshape Marvel animation, and soon Earth's mightiest heroes would suffer the same fate. A superhero show is only as strong as its villains, and Earth's mightiest heroes delivered some of Marvel's best. Instead of forgettable one off enemies, the show gave us complex, formidable threats that truly tested the Avengers. Kang wasn't just another villain, he was a full scale invasion. His time traveling empire and belief that the Avengers would destroy history made him one of the show's most dangerous foes. His arc spanned multiple episodes, showing just how calculated and unstoppable he was. Unlike in the MCU, Ultron was created by Hank Pym, and that mistake haunted him. Ultron wasn't just evil. His cold, ruthless logic made him terrifying. His existence pushed Pym to his breaking point, making the story feel personal. Doctor Doom didn't appear often, but when he did, he stole the show. Unlike his weaker movie versions, this Doom was brilliant, manipulative, and always in control. Whether outsmarting the Avengers or reminding them of his superiority, Doom felt like an unstoppable force. From Kang's futuristic warfare to Ultron's relentless AI menace, Earth's mightiest heroes gave us villains that weren't just obstacles. They were game changers. Just as Earth's mightiest heroes was hitting its stride, Disney canceled it after only 2 seasons. The reason? They wanted an animated universe that aligned with the MCU. In 2009, Disney bought Marvel, and everything changed. While Earth's Mightiest Heroes was beloved for its comic-accurate storytelling, Disney wanted a fresh start. Instead of continuing the show, they replaced it with Avengers Assemble, a series designed to match the movies rather than the comics. Under Marvel TV head Jeff Loeb, there was a push for standalone episodic stories instead of long-form arcs. The goal was to make episodes easy for casual viewers, especially kids, to jump into, at the cost of deeper storytelling. Fans were not happy. Avengers Assemble wasn't bad, but it lacked the depth and heart that made Earth's mightiest heroes special. Disney's decision felt more like a business move than a creative one, and in doing so, they cut short one of Marvel's greatest animated series. Even though Earth's Mightiest Heroes ended too soon, its impact hasn't faded. Fans still praise its faithful adaptations, deep character writing, and comic-inspired storytelling. Many consider this show the best Avengers cartoon ever made. It set a standard for how to balance action, drama, and character development while staying true to the comics. Despite its cancellation, the show remains hugely popular, with fans calling for its revival. Every few years, petitions and social media campaigns pop up, proving that Earth's Mightiest Heroes still has a loyal fanbase. Marvel may have moved on, but this series deserved more. It remains a reminder of what great superhero animation can be, and why fans still miss it. Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes wasn't just another cartoon. It was something special. It captured the heart of the comics, built incredible storylines, and gave us some of the best versions of these iconic heroes. Its cancellation still stings, but its legacy lives on. If you've never watched it, now's the perfect time to dive in. And hey, if you love deep dives like this, make sure to subscribe for more.